Even my critics cannot begrudge the long hours I put in. Our people deserve a government that works just as hard as they do. The president must be on the job 24/7, ready for any contingency, any crisis, anywhere, anytime. Everything right can be undone by even a single wrong. Every step forward must be taken in the teeth of political pressures and economic constraints that could push you 2 steps back if you flinch and falter. I have not flinched. I have not faltered. Hindi ako matras sa hangin. And I have never done any of the things that scared my worst critics so much. They are frightened by their own shadows. In the face of attempted coups, I issued emergency proclamations just in case. But I was able to resolve this military crisis with the ordinary powers of my office. My critics call it dictatorship. I call it determination. We know it a strong government, but I never declared martial law. Though they are running scared as if I did. In truth, what they are really afraid of is their weakness in the face of this self-imagined threat. I say to them, do not tell us what we all know, that democracy can be threatened. Tell us what you will do when it is attacked. I know what to do. As I have shown, I will defend democracy with arms when it is threatened by violence, with firmness when it is weakened by division, with law and order when it is subverted by anarchy, and always I will try to sustain it by wise policies of economic progress, so that a democracy means not just an empty liberty, but a full life for all. I have never expressed a desire to extend myself beyond my term. Many of those who accuse me of it try to cling like nails to their posts. I am accused of misgovernance. Many of those who accuse me of it left me the problem of their misgovernance to solve. And we did it. I am falsely accused without proof of using my position for personal profit. Many who accuse me have lifestyles and spending habits that make them walking proofs of that crime. We can read their frustrations. They had to serve this good country. They had a chance to serve this good country, and they blew it by serving themselves. zones. Those who should be in jail should not threaten it, especially if they have been there. Our administration, with the highest average rate of growth, recording multiple increases in investments, with the largest job creation in history, and which gets a credit upgrade at the height of a world recession, must be doing something right. Even if some of those cocooned in corporate privilege refuse to recognize it. Governance, however, is not about looking back and getting even. It is about looking forward and giving more to the people who gave us the greatest, hardest gift of all, the care of a country.